It's your boy, Sir Splash.
Say you're gonna beat Splash, put it on the Bible. Whole game's trash, boy. Put it on a cycle. Money talks when you talk. Really, I don't understand. Said he wants smoke, but they all do the running man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Sir Splash. And before we get started, quick reminder, check out my Patreon link in the description. Please join up if you're a fan of the channel and want to help me. But anyway, so today's video is a pretty fun idea of a video. It's basically 10 comic book characters who would be really good Jedi. Now, this isn't going to have anything to do really with power or how powerful they would be as Jedi. More so, it goes like, I'll say the hero, kind of give their brief backstory, and then who do I think they would resemble in Star Wars personality-wise and role-wise. So I'm going to be picking 5 from Marvel and 5 from DC. This isn't a ranking, like I said, of the best. Like, it's not in order. It's just 5 of them from each comic book universe that I think would be really good Jedi. So starting off with DC, we have, as you can see in the thumbnail, Azrael. Now, this, my buddy Blivy really thinks Azrael would be a great Jedi, so I'm going to fit him in here. But Azrael, he's mostly known for his connection to the Bat family. Basically, he works for a radical religious sect in which he believes he is a knight in the sword of God, fighting to do what he believes is right and what is the best interest of God. And he's kind of skirts the line of anti-hero. But anyways, I think he would resemble a Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn, in the comics, books, and the movies, he's a great Jedi. Essentially, he's radical compared to the other Jedi, but at the end of the day, he's a good guy. He's fighting for a noble cause, which is what Azrael does, or at least in his mind, that's what he's doing. Next character, Superman. As you can tell, this list is pretty objective because I can't stand Superman as a character. I've never really liked Superman. Anyways, Superman, Clark Kent, came down from Krypton, raised on Earth, became Earth's biggest superhero. He's first superhero. Anyways, Superman to me as a character resembles someone like Plo Koon. Plo Koon is known for being a very noble, very wise, very strong Jedi. And even though he's powerful, he doesn't ever go to the dark side, doesn't ever do anything resembling evil intentions, which I believe that's kind of like Superman is. For all his power, he still remains good. He still isn't crazy, isn't killing people. And when he does, that shit's actually amazing. But I love evil Superman stories. But anyways, yeah, he resembles Plo Koon, the Caldor Jedi, to me the most. Plo Koon was a pretty good character. Superman, I guess, alright, I just don't like him. Anyways, next is Nightwing. Nightwing, Dick Grayson, is famous for being the first Robin to Batman. Went on to become Nightwing, protecting his own section of the city of Bloodhaven. And Nightwing is known for being very intelligent. He's not Batman tier. However, he is more athletic and he is very good-natured. And I think he would resemble in Star Wars someone like Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka Tano really, she was the Padawan to Anakin in the Clone Wars. She really gave Anakin hope, and she was like the bright part of Anakin's life. And she is a very good fighter. She's very promising, very youthful, very inspiring. And for those reasons, as well as she's very athletic. She was a very agile Jedi, even as a Padawan. So for those reasons, I think Nightwing would be comparable to Ahsoka as a character. Next, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, Diana Prince, comes from an island of Amazons. She was forged by the gods. She fights for truth and justice and for what is right, as well as she's a woman of her word. That is, if she swears to something, you're gonna have to kill her if you want her to break that vow. Just go read Hecate, where she beat the shit out of Batman for trying to make her break a vow. But anyways, Wonder Woman to me resembles in Star Wars Mara Jade Skywalker, who's one of the most badass characters. Mara, who is in the new Jedi Order, she was like one of the strongest in the Order, as well as one of the toughest, and she's the one that originally went after Darth Caedus, nearly killed him, and she was tough. Like he kept throwing everything he could at her, and she would not stop. He's like, God damn. But that's definitely how Wonder Woman is. You gotta kill her before she stops. That's how Mara was, and for those reasons, that's who I think she would resemble. Finally, Green Lantern. Green Lantern, this one I'm going to use John Stewart. John Stewart's my favorite Green Lantern. But anyways, the Green Lanterns are known for their willpower, and even Green Lanterns there's been several stories where it's mentioned they actually have more willpower than Batman himself. But anyways, they can make hard light constructs, and they are galactic policemen. I think John Stewart resembles Mace Windu. The fact that they both have a very tough guy attitude. I was actually thinking, like, you know, they're both black characters in comic book universes that aren't necessarily full of black characters. And I was kind of thinking, I wonder if Mace Windu is maybe based along John Stewart or vice versa. But it would obviously, Mace came after. But anyways, Mace is very hardcore, insane willpower, stood up to the Emperor, went toe-to-toe with him, fought Carvastor, who is stronger than Yoda in the Force, which is what Mace said, but he still fought him anyway. Complete Chad. John Stewart's a complete Chad. It's probably the most combat ready of the Green Lantern, just the one most suited for combat because of his background, which is how Mace was compared to the Jedi. He was the most ready and usually the most capable to throw down as a Jedi. So for those reasons, I compare those two as characters. Now moving on to Marvel. First character, again, this is how you know I'm objective. Spider-Man. I've never liked Spider-Man. Everyone knows that. But anyways, so Spider-Man, Peter Parker, was bitten by a radioactive spider, gained Spidey powers. His uncle got murked up on the block and told him great power comes great responsibility. One of the most famous quotes in comic book history. Spider-Man would go on to protect his neighborhood, even joining the Avengers, and becoming a very down-to-earth street superhero. Now, to me, Spider-Man as a character resembles Kit Fisto. Kit Fisto, he was a fan favorite among the Jedi of the canon timeline. Very happy, known for his smile. Spider-Man's known for being very happy, not a down character. Kit also fought very weird, very loose, and that's kind of how Spider-Man fights, very loose with it, very fluid, acrobatic, which is also how Kit Fisto was. So for those reasons, I think those two resemble each other. Iron Fist, Danny Rand. He is the keeper of the Iron Fist, an ancient power. Was after his parents were killed while they were mountain climbing. He was found by some monks from an ancient mystic city of Kunlun, raised to become the Iron Fist, the ultimate warrior. Iron Fist is really known. It's actually shown in the New Avengers for his insane willpower, his purity, which is why he holds the mantle of Iron Fist, and just overall being a good person as well as very capable of a fighter. To me, he resembles Luke. Luke was also very young, and he would go on to become obviously the Jedi. Both are hope-inspiring characters. Iron Fist, you know, inspires everyone around him. Danny Rand, like I said, known for being a good guy, especially in the New Avengers run. That's how Luke is. Both are insanely good fighters. They're known for their skill. And they tap into their power in kind of the same way. Iron Fist is a true believer in the Force, so is Luke. So for these reasons, I think these two are comparable as characters. Next, we have Thor. Thor, Odin's son, a god from Asgard, the god of thunder. Would come down to Midgard, which is Earth, become one of Earth's greatest superheroes, and is known for his hammer, his willpower, and the fact that he will throw down at any point. Now, who do I think he resembles in Star Wars as a character? I see a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Thor. Both have insane willpower and just will not give up and will throw down. Thor actually holds back a lot in the comics. So does Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, he's not a killer. He's a fighter, he's a warrior, true, but he's not just out here looking to schmurder people. Both are very capable fighters, yet like I said, they're not here to just cause mayhem and destruction. Known warriors, famous warriors, symbols of hope on the battlefield. which is kind of, you know, Kenobi was known as the negotiator and is a renowned Clone Wars general. Thor, the god of thunder, can always be found leading his people on the battlefield. And because of these things, and they're pretty good natured. Like Thor's always been pretty good natured. So is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kenobi's funnier to me, but Thor does have really good sense of humor, always trying to throw down with his friends. So for these reasons, I compare these two as characters. Now, Captain America, the first, quote, Avenger. Cap is a super soldier who was geared to fight during World War II. Frozen comes back to lead the Avengers. He is known for his bravery, willpower, and courage under fire. I compare Cap to Yoda. Yoda is the leader of the Jedi of his time, as is Cap. And even like when characters, Yoda might not always fight, Yoda might not always be out there wild and showing off his power, but he's still respected. Cap, even when he's not like out there doing crazy shit, was still respected as the leader. Both are kind of unquestioned as the leader as well. Both are the symbol of hope and bravery and goodness in their respective walks of life. Like Cap is seen as the good Avenger, the truthful Avenger. Yoda is seen as the good Jedi, the purest Jedi, the most light side oriented Jedi ever up to his point. So for these reasons, I believe Yoda and Cap really resemble each other as characters. Finally, from Marvel, and the last character on the list, I have Daredevil. Matt Murdock was blinded as a kid, which actually granted him a radioactive super sense and enhanced other senses. He would go on to train and become Daredevil, the devil of Hell's Kitchen. He is also a very smart, very capable lawyer, and he's religious as well, and he does not believe in killing. So he refrains from killing. He's only done so when he absolutely had to. But resembling in Star Wars, this was kind of hard, but I see some Kyle Katarn in him. Kyle Katarn wasn't the best fighter. He's in the New Jedi Order, but he was a great fighter, which is what Daredevil is. He might not be the best, but he's one of them. But he's always willing to fight if it's what's for good, which Daredevil always is. He always fights for the right reasons. Both are very nimble. Both are respected in their craft. Kyle Katarn always got respect in the New Jedi Order, even by Luke. And he was seen as a leader among men, as well as very capable, very intelligent. He was the battle master. Daredevil is also very intelligent, one of the more intelligent characters in comics that people don't really talk about. Not necessarily genius, but when it comes to things that matter for his job, which is fighting and analyzing and stuff, him and Kyle are the same in that respect. And both are just grizzled veterans. They've pretty much seen it all. Daredevil's been through Hell's Kitchen forever. He's seen all kinds of bad guys. So for these reasons, I think these two kind of resemble each other. Anyway, let me know what you think of my list. If you agree with my characters and my comparisons, just as characters, not in power, let me know down below. If you want to see any of these characters on how strong I think they would be as Jedi, let me know down below. I would definitely be interested in making that video. Like I said, join my Patreon. Please support my channel any way you can. Join my Discord. Come talk to me about my content and other things. Like, subscribe, comment. It's been your boy, Sir Splash, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.